it's Aaron Santini. Welcome to another edition of Don't Be an Asshole. It's an educational series. Many times in life, people don't realize they're exhibiting asshole behavior. It is this job... How about I start over? Hi, Aaron Santini here. Welcome to another edition of Don't Be an Asshole. Many times in life, people don't realize that they're exhibiting asshole behavior. It's the job of this show to make you recognize it so that in future situations, you won't behave like an asshole. Joined today with Northern Michigan radio superstar, Fish from 106 KHQ. You can hear him in the afternoons. Follow him on Twitter, Snapchat, Periscope. Yes. Am I missing any? Facebook?
Facebook, yeah.
YouTube?
YouTube as well.
Anyway, we're not here to discuss radio or what you do. We're here to discuss how not to be an asshole when you live in an apartment.
Yes, living in an apartment. It's it's fun, but it's not it sometimes.
I never found it fun at all, ever. I hated it. I lived in apartments back in the day, absolutely detested it. You are the person I know that I deal with most on a daily basis that still lives in an apartment. So give some prime examples of how not to be an asshole when living in an apartment.
Well, I think everything is encompassed around being courteous to your neighbors.
Okay.
If your apartment complex has quiet hours... Please abide by the quiet hours.
Does anybody actually abide by the quiet hours?
Absolutely not.
All right.
No. And I was a dumb kid back in the day who
Sure.
didn't abide by the quiet hours. I was the asshole.
Now,
Now...
A lot of times it's noise in general.
Correct.
The last apartment I lived in, there was an upstairs neighbor, and when her and her boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever he was, crack dealer, not sure, when they got it on, the entire building knew it. Yeah. I mean, after the first 17 times that she told him that his penis was so big, if he doesn't get the idea by then, should probably just move on. So that was a big annoyance of mine, of hearing them 2, 3, 17 times a night, getting it on.
That's some stamina.
Now, what about parking? Do you have assigned parking?
We do. It's not necessarily assigned parking, but... each apartment building has one close parking spot and one overflow or guest parking spot.
All right.
But some neighbors decide that they like to take up all of the close parking spots, and that is another one that I was going to talk about.
Yeah. Do you have a specific story that of horrible parking?
It's usually just not really specific. Actually, yeah, kind of. The most recent is we've gotten new neighbors in the last couple of months, and evidently they don't know the rules.
All right.
So they just decide to park close and take up all the spots.
Do they do the thing where they take up 2 spots at once?
Yes. We have one specific neighbor that will park on an angle that will take up almost 2 spots.
Have you considered a Louisville Slugger to the headlights?
My girlfriend has.
Are you the voice of reason?
Yes. Normally I'm the voice of reason.
How close are you to letting her just go do it?
Coming close.
Going
a couple
all
times.
Carrie Underwood on that
Yes.
shit right there. One thing that bugged me too, if I remember back to my apartment days, laundry. Do you have a community laundry area?
No, actually we have laundry units.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Yes.
That
is... I'm very thankful for.
Yeah, I remember the days of going in, doing laundry, and instead of me putting my laundry from the washer to the dryer, somebody else just threw it on top of the dryer and proceeded to throw their own laundry in the dryer.
Wet clothes are just sitting on top of the dryer.
Yeah, which is always ideal, because if you've ever been in an apartment laundry room, it usually has the stench of raccoon death in there, and that's not exactly what you want your drawer smelling like.
No, not at all.
So let's recap. It comes down to noise. A lot of it is noise, right?
Most
Regardless
of
if it's quiet hour or if you're ambitiously humping. We're going to coin that term. Let's make that trend on Twitter.
Humping.
Hashtag ambitiously humping. Park in your spot.
Correct.
Or at least be courteous. If you have a party, don't have all your guests take up all the resident spots.
Exactly. And let your neighbors know if you're having a party. Say, hey, we're going to have a party, so, it's going to be a little bit loud, but we're not going to be going until 2 a.m.,
In case you hear bottle rockets off of the balcony at 2 a.m., right. Laundry, if you have community laundry, just be courteous of the laundry area. And these things will help you not be an asshole when living in an apartment.